Bro, you are not in love. You are just addicted to the feeling of chasing someone. And I know that's not what you want to hear right now. But think about it for real. When she's texting back, when things are good, when she's giving you the attention, you feel unbeatable. Like life is generally good. But the second she goes quiet, the second she's being weird, or the texts are dry, or she just leaves you on red, you can't do anything. You're distracted, you're anxious, you're checking your phone every 2 minutes. And bro, that's not love. That's literally withdrawal. And love is not supposed to feel like that. That constant up and down, that whole thing where your entire mood depends on whether she replies, that's not it. Your nervous system is just fried at this point, hijacked by someone who probably hasn't thought about you once today while you have thought about her like 47 times. And here's the thing that gets me. You already know she's not good for you. You have known for a while. And the signs were there from the jump. The way she moves, the way you always feel slightly off balance around her, like you're one wrong text away from ruining everything. Your friends clocked it, you have clocked it at 2 a.m. When you're being honest with yourself, you know exactly what this is. But you're still there. And that's the part that's kind of messing you up. I get it though, because it is addictive. When someone is inconsistent with you, when they give you just enough to keep you hanging on, your brain goes insane trying to close that gap. It becomes this puzzle you literally cannot stop trying to solve. And everything just kind of fades out. Your assignment, your goals, your sleep, your whole life basically on pause because of one person who isn't fully choosing you. Like when you actually say it out loud, it sounds insane, but that's what's happening. And here's the part that kills me though. Every time I was deep in that chase, I would have these little moments where I would snap out of it. Something will go wrong. I will get some clarity, and suddenly I'm motivated. Gym every day, actually doing my work, fixing my sleep, locked in for real this time, and it felt good, like genuinely good. But I was never doing any of it for me. I was doing it so she would notice. I was literally self improving as a strategy. Feel me? I was trying to become so undeniable that she would have no choice but to choose me. And that kind of motivation has an expiry date because the second things shifted with her, the whole thing just died. The gym streak would collapse, and the productive era will be over. And guess what? I'll be right back to zero. And then I will start again for the wrong reasons again. And that cycle is exhausting as hell. It's not just from the chasing, but from constantly rebuilding from scratch, getting close to something real and then abandoning it the moment she tested back, choosing her over myself on repeat, and then being genuinely confused about why nothing in my life was moving. Nothing was moving because I wasn't tending to my own stuff. That's it. That's the whole reason. There's this thing that lives rent free in my head: mend your garden and the butterflies will come. And for the longest time, I thought that was just something people put in their, Pinterest captions. I didn't think it actually meant anything, but I think about what my life looked like during all those months of chasing, and my garden was just there. Everything I actually wanted to build, the things that were genuinely mine, it was just waiting. They were neglected because all of my energy was going towards someone who wasn't even watering her own garden properly. And the version of me that was chasing, that guy was not it. He was anxious, distracted, too available, always slightly desperate, even when I was trying to play it cool. There's nothing attractive about that, bro. And nothing that someone makes someone's thing, okay, this guy has something going on. Because nothing was going on, you know? Everything was on hold, waiting for a girl to make up her mind. And that version of you that actually stops you, that version of you that actually stops, the one that actually lets go and locks in on his own thing, that guy is different. Not because he's trying to be, just because he actually has something real going on, and people feel that without you even saying anything. It's not a strategy, it's just what happens when you stop performing and actually start building. But you can't fake it. You can't do it while secretly hoping she notices. It only works when you genuinely stop giving a damn whether she notices. And that's the hardest part because letting go of the hope actually hurts, even when the hope wasn't that realistic to begin with. Sitting with yourself when you're used to the chaos of chasing someone is uncomfortable at first. Your brain is going to want something to fixate on, and that quiet feels wrong. It feels like nothing is happening, but stuff starts building. slowly. And the difference is it actually sticks this time because it's yours. The gym streak doesn't die when she stops texting because it was never about her. The productive era doesn't collapse because it was never a strategy. It's just your life. You were actually moving. You were actually going somewhere. That feeling is so different from everything before it. It's hard to explain until you feel it. So I'm just going to straight. Stop chasing her. Not because she's not worth it, but because you are. Every week you spend running after someone who's in choosing you back is a week your garden just sits there waiting. And you have got real stuff to build. Stuff that has nothing to do with her. The butterflies will come, man. The right ones always do. But they don't land on someone who's out here running around chasing them. They land on someone who built something worth landing on. So build the thing. She will either show up when you do or she won't. But either way, you'll have something real. And that's going to hit so much different from anything you're holding on to right now. Trust me on that one. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you. Ciao.